okay? So I'm gonna just chime in with a couple questions that I got from the last couple of weeks and answer them. So this first one is from Twitter, and this is from @AndScene @ANDSCENE. So she asked the question. She said that Z, I'm in the beauty industry looking to broaden my business. She said I've already started, but I'm struggling on keeping the audience entertained and stepping out of my comfort zone. Okay, so and scene, man, that's first of all, that's a great question. And first of all, you're in a great industry. Because there's room for everybody to eat in the beauty industry. That's never gonna die, right? But when you start talking about keeping your audience entertained, you just gotta try things. You gotta be creative and understand that everything won't work that you put out there when it comes to content and when it comes to trying to engage your audience, but you'll never know what works if you limiting yourself on what it is that you try. Man, show the people just how personable you are. Show them every piece of your personality, and then figure out how can I tie in my business to my personality to make, because what people don't understand is that people are not really buying the product, they buying the person that's selling the product. What type of influence are you having on those people, and how are you showing that through your social media, through your content? Because when you do that, people are automatically gravitate to the authentic and natural you. So all I really want to say to that, man, is just be you, right? Be you, show them who you are, be creative, keep trying things, even if it doesn't work, even doesn't get a lot of engagement. That doesn't mean you stop trying different things. Stop limiting yourself. And the other part about stepping out of your comfort zone, nothing you want in life, nothing that God has for you is going to be in that comfort zone. And if you really want to make it to that destination that you're trying to get to, which is being, I'm guessing, one of the top people in that industry, eventually you're going to have to leave it, or you may miss out on everything that God has in store for you. So step out of that comfort zone and start being a little uncomfortable. And that's when you'll see everything change for your life. But understand that it won't happen overnight. But if you keep trying, if you keep challenging yourself and you keep going and you keep being uncomfortable and understanding that it's okay to feel that way and everything won't pop, eventually it will. So thank you so much for sending in that question, man. And so the next one I have is from at MAKADAAAA. So I'm guessing that's like Makita, maybe. At Makita on Twitter. She said, "Hey Z." She said, "I'm starting up my own swimsuit business and ran across your post, so I wanted to reach out to you." She said, "I'm currently struggling trying to research the best material and manufacturers as well as how to budget for it." She said, "What resources work best for you or research platforms?" She said, "I've used Google, Bing, YouTube, and social media." She said, "And another thing was, I want to invest my all, but I'm a little scared of the risk." She said, "How did you secure your stability and what pushed you to really take that leap?" And she said, "Thank you in advance for taking the time out to read this if you do." Well, first of all, thank you for even sending in the question, love. So with that first thing, talking about, struggling just to research the best material and things like that. First of all, I'm going to say, just keep researching, right? And who are those like-minded individuals in your circle, within your network that you can connect to that do similar things? You see, because a lot of times we had this vision and we had this goal and this thing we want to do, and we try to keep it to ourselves and we don't share it with people because we see them as a competitor. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying share your dream and your goal with everybody. I remember I said that before. Don't do that. But those people that have no type of ill intention towards you, or you trust have no ill intention, who are those people that you can reach out to and get advice from? Because more than likely, the people you seeing as a competitor is the main person that may be willing to help you. So people that's in that industry doing what you're doing, who can I talk to? Who can you talk to and ask for that type of advice? Because they may already be trying to have something that you're trying to find. And if you don't have anybody in your network that you can talk to about something like that, then I suggest you find a new network. What events can you go to? What things can you go to? What people do you need to connect to on social media? I got some of the best friends that I've met yet just from social media. So who do you need to connect to? Who do you need to put in your circle to have those type of boss-minded conversations with to get the things that you're looking for? Right. And I guarantee you, between you researching, between you having those word of mouth conversations, between you being on Twitter and just researching on there and being on Instagram researching there, I guarantee you're going to find what it is you're looking for. So who's in your circle, right? Who's in your network? Who do you need to talk to and to get that information? Because the main people you may be seeing as a competitor and not wanting to share that vision with is the main person that may be willing to help you. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that the most valuable thing you could ever have is investing in other people. and getting those people and invest in you. And the strength of your network is the strength of everything else around you, period. Right. And the part about, in the second part of that question, he said, how did you secure your stability and what pushed you to really take that leap? To be honest with you, sweetheart, when it comes to entrepreneurship, there is no stability. That's why a lot of people can't do it. You create the stability. And I want you to understand that it's scary. You know what I mean? That because there is no safety net. You have to create the opportunity. You have to create the cash flow. You have to create the income. You have to make sure you put food on the table from your own ideas and your own platform that you created with your hard work. And there's nothing stable about. But if you really think about it, is anything really stable? That job you have today could be gone at any moment. They could fire you today. That business could go out of that company could go out of business right now. So when you say what made me take that leap is I just got tired. I got tired of using my gift and my talents and the things that I was great at and giving that to other people. And instead of when I could have been giving it to my own dreams and goals, trading away from myself through something that I built. So if you're looking for stability, baby, entrepreneurship is not for you because there is none. You have to create it. You have to make a way every day. And what you made yesterday doesn't matter what you got to make today. You got a whole new quota to meet for the day. So if you really love it and you're really passionate about what it is you say you want to do, then understand there is no stability. But if you work and you bust your ass at it, you can create the stability. All right. So thank you so much for that question. And the last one that we're gonna do for today, she said, "How do I gain exposure on social media?" And this is from my good friend Tierra on Instagram. And so, T, you already know that there is no formula, no algorithm for this because I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not just the most popping person on social media yet, right? But I have some things that do really well and I have some things that don't really well and some things that I think should do well that don't do well. But when it comes to gaining exposure on social media, I think truly, I don't think some people understand the true potential of social media. That is for more than just posting pictures and trying to say deep things on Twitter and all those different type of things. Who are you connecting with on these different things? Who are you having conversations with? Who are you collaborating with? You know what I mean? What type of content are you posting that makes people want to engage with you? So that goes back to that first question, man. Just creating things that really show your true personality that makes people want to engage, and then you engaging with other people. Because, like you said, the bigger your network, the stronger your network, the better chance you have at getting that exposure that you're looking for. So same thing with you is coming out of that shell, coming out of that comfortability zone, and using social media for the true power that it contains, and that's so much more than what a lot of people give it credit for. You feel me? So yeah, yeah, just showing your creativity, showing how amazing you are as a person, and connecting with anybody that's willing to listen, having a bond with those people, and collaborating with anybody that's really put in work. And I guarantee you, man, your brand and that idea and that vision that you have will go to a whole nother level. So, man, I just want to say thank you to all those people that called in those questions. And I want you to take the time, man. Follow me on Instagram at SpeakUpZee, SpeakUpZee. Follow me on Twitter at SpeakUpZee, same exact thing. And man, and sending those questions. You're gonna see me posting, asking you guys to ask me questions and do those different things. And you never know. I might be answering your question next week only on Z Speaks on the Influence Radio. All right. I love y'all, man. Peace.